Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining me for this WNCT Now digital news update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in our digital studio as we continue with our election coverage. We're 3 days past the election, and several states still have quite a bit of ballot counting to do. President Trump and Joe Biden are each still short of the 270 electoral votes needed to win the White House. Let's go ahead and check out our interactive web page right here. You head over to WNCT.com. On our front homepage, you'll see this icon right here. This is where you can click to keep track of all of our election results. The Associated Press has President Trump holding a 214 electoral votes, and former Vice President Biden is at 264. Biden is currently leading President Donald Trump in Pennsylvania's popular vote count by a slight margin, just 0.1%. State law dictates that a recount must be held if the margin between the two candidates is less than 0.5%. Biden has also taken the lead in Georgia early this morning. As ballots continue to be counted, a little over 1,000 votes separate the candidates in the state of Georgia. The Trump campaign and the Republican Party and Georgia's GOP leaders will host a news conference in Atlanta today to discuss the election and vote integrity. The Associated Press reports Pennsylvania and Georgia are both still too close to count. You can continue to stay with WNCT, your election headquarters, for the most updated information regarding the national, state, and local elections. This is going to be a great weekend for some outdoor fun. First Alert meteorologist Alex Wasilenko has that forecast for us.
TGIF and happy Bowtie Friday, everybody. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko. We are contending with a bit more cloud cover than sunshine today, along with the trough of low pressure just off of the Carolina coast. Now that I'm focused back in, if you will, we'll be talking about some isolated showers through this afternoon, along with that cloud cover. It'll all lead to highs topping out in the lower to middle 70s today with a northeast wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. By the evening and overnight period, not many more showers will remain across eastern North Carolina as we continue to dry out overnight through early Saturday morning. But with that drying out process, there will still be some surface moisture left over to kick off the weekend. That's going to mean some dense fog early Saturday morning and widespread at that. So start your Saturday off with some caution, then break out those shades to enjoy the sunshine for the afternoon. Be sure to download that free First Alert weather app to track all the changes in your forecast as we complete our Friday and head to that coveted weekend weather forecast. You'll notice over the next several days, temperatures, they're going to remain stagnant through the 70s across inland communities. Saturday will be the pick of the weekend with those highs in the middle 70s under mostly sunny skies. Hopefully a winning forecast for those ECU Pirates as they take on Tulane at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. Kickoff time slated for noon. As we head into Sunday across inland and coastal communities, there will be an uptick in that isolated shower activity that will eventually leak over into Monday with more cloud cover by then. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, though, of next week, we'll be watching the possibility for the leftovers of Ada to move into eastern North Carolina. Ada and the leftovers will likely produce some heavy downpours, isolated thunderstorms, and blustery conditions late Wednesday night through Thursday and possibly even Friday. Make it a fantastic rest of your Friday today and a wonderful weekend ahead, everybody. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko.
All right, stay with us, and we'll be right back with some more news after this short break. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in our digital studio, providing you with some early afternoon updates. WNCT provides you with live streamed updates every Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. to bring you the latest and up-to-date news before our nightly newscast. Let's continue with some of our election coverage. Former White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney says President Trump is likely to make another White House run in 2024 if he loses to Joe Biden. Mulvaney made that statement during a webinar, saying he absolutely expects the president to stay involved in politics. Mulvaney now serves as America's special envoy for Northern Ireland. He stepped down as White House Chief of Staff last March, with former North Carolina Congressman Mark Meadows taking over that spot. President Trump will be 78 years old in 2024, but Mulvaney doesn't see that as an obstacle in any campaign that year. Mulvaney says, quote, "He's a very high-energy 74-year-old, and I expect him to be further engaged in 2024 or 2028 if he were to lose this next election." North Carolina's First Lady is apologizing after a screenshot circulated over social media where she said she flipped off a Trump supporter. The screenshot shows Kristen Cooper saying she flipped off a, quote, "pitiful family group." That group was made up of Trump supporters waving flags during a rally at the state capitol. First Lady Cooper made her apology yesterday in an email statement sent to the News and Observer. She called her personal Facebook comments and actions leading to it inappropriate. Well, that wraps up this WNCT Now early digital news update. I'll be back again at 4 with another update for you guys. Thanks so much for watching.